Mm, 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 mm. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in the path we pray, lest our feet stray from the place, our God, where we met Thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee. Great words. Shadows beneath Thy land, may we forever stand. Great words. True to our God, true to our native land. Did y'all see them words? Never paid attention to that. True to our God, true to our native land. Oh man, that's the lyrics to one of the great songs that the NFL or whoever the males are going to be using at the beginning of their games, and then after that they will be playing the other one by white folks. I want to talk about that today to see if I can make sense of you Negroes. Uh-oh. Hello, everybody. Sirwalterj Jones Show. I'm he. It is the evening edition, July the 4th edition. Baby, how you is? Come on in. Oh, the water is fine. Water is fine. The water is fine. What? Anyway, come on in. I just want to talk to you just for a few minutes. Yeah, success. Much success. Pitts. Much success. What? What are you saying? What are you saying? Launching in the deep. Blessings to you. And Denise James, blessing to you. Listen, I ain't expecting a whole lot of folk on here tonight. Why? Because they out there popping. Bang, bang, bang. Get them up. Yeah, good to see you, Rochelle Corbin. I love you, girl. Bang, bang, shoot 'em up. Yeah, never do understand black folks. Black folks. For the life of me, I will never, ever understand you. You are some of the most hypocritical people I've known since my 50-something years on the earth, and I turned one more year just Wednesday. One more year I gotta live with y'all. Pitts, no, I get it now. I just don't understand, Tony. It sounds like a war zone outside, and it's from black folks. Black folks. Margaret said, nope, not our holiday. Black folks. Okay. Can y'all help me understand this one right here? After all that one happened in 2020, after all of the black bodies that got killed, shot by men and women who were supposed to protect and serve, out of all of the protesting and the marching and the pillaging and the looting, the bullhorn, after all of the black to the lives to the matters, screaming and yelling and crying, After all that, Crystal said, what did they celebrate? After Crystal, you got me on that one. After all of that, Tony, after saying that the white man ain't nothing but a racist and white supremacist everywhere, nationalism everywhere, after crying about taking down Confederate statues, after saying thank you white folks for getting rid of Auntie to the mama and her brother Uncle Ben and their daughter Mrs. Buttersworth, after saying get rid of Gone with the Wind and the antebellum depictions, after crying and saying get that boy back on the NFL teams because he put a knee on the side. After telling the president to change the names of the military bases to somebody that we need to hear that's less racist. After telling the white folks to change the $20 bill, $1 bill, $5, one of them dollar bills to Harriet to the Tubman. What I miss? After getting excited about Lady Antebellum, after getting excited about taking cops off the air, I just don't understand how your black I just can't understand how your black your blickety block can go down there to Indiana because it's not allowed here in Illinois to drive your black down miles from here to Indiana and buy some fire to the works. Hard-earned, your hard-earned stimulus package that you got from the government, and you loaded up your truck and moved to Beverly. Well, you're not allowed in Beverly. And you unloaded it in the neighborhood, and you took a big lighter and you struck it. And all day long, you deciding to celebrate with your oppressor. For the life of me, I can't understand black folks. You can't help me. I'm trying to hold. I can't. So I'm gonna let y'all do it. I'm gonna put y'all on the jumbotron. The same black folks that said Happy Juneteenth, yeah. Out there partying and eating ribs, yeah. Same ones. The black man is bipolar and unstable in all his ways. Yeah, July 4th isn't something worth celebrating. Is slaves are free. Little lady, you preaching too early on the show. It's too early to be preaching the gospel. I can't understand this. After, thank you, James, changing, at least in talks about changing the Redskins' name. I'm so cold. It's so cold in here. I'm cold. I'm just so cold. After President Donald J. to the Trump decided to go to Mount to the Rushmore yesterday and spit in your face. Thank you, James. Mother. don't understand. So Donald J. Trump went to Greensville, or what is it, over there in Tulsa area, and he wanted to do it on your day. Dana, Dana, you got any more ribs? He wanted to do it on your day. He wanted to spit in your face on your holiday. And he changed the day 24 hours later to appease thee. And yesterday he went down there and spit in your face again. Y'all like, how he do that? Because do y'all know anything about Mount Rushmore? Huh? Do y'all even know the history behind Mount to the Rushmore? I lived there for years. And let me tell you, it ain't a great history. It is seared in white supremacy, in hatred, and murder. They stole that land from the Native Americans and chipped on that land 4 presidents, 2 of which owned slaves. The sunlight that brought life and healing to you has brought stripes and death to me this 4th of July. Frederick Douglass. Ooh. I just don't understand. Reminds me of the same folks that said crucify him after seeing the miracle. Come on. I don't understand. And they hired the man who was the head of the Ku Klux Klan. Mr. Borglin was a white supremacist, and they hired him to chisel up there. And your president, in the midst of a pandemic, when they told him, don't do it. Number 2, don't do fireworks. Number 3, if you're going to do it, make it mandatory to wear a mask, and he didn't hear none of that. Thank you, Vince. He got me in the key of G. Okay, let me see. I gotta hit the key level. There it is. You better lower that. It's a little high for me, Vince. Take me to F, please. Thank you. Yeah, he gave more crumbs from the rich man's table. I just don't understand. I was about to go to sleep until I heard you talking about confused, misused, absolutely abused, ignorant. Oh my God. Pastor Donald Smith, I can't understand. I just can't understand how black folks think that white folks gonna take them serious. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? How do you think white people gonna take you serious when soon as they have their day, you join them with the fireworks? Huh? So do you realize your kids lost their fingers because of this? Huh? Do y'all realize that? Do you not understand that many children lost limbs? And I saw on the news a couple people houses burned down because you wanted to celebrate. And here's the thing. Popping fireworks is against the law in Illinois, and they are everywhere. So you black folks want to break the law because you want to recognize this day by doing what white folks do. I don't understand. I just don't understand you people. So I quit. I quit. Nobody will ever take you serious because soon as the chicken is made, you run into the chicken. And then you want to black out on July the 7th? You want to black out on July the 7th. And you actually think, after what you're seeing and hearing outside right now, that Negroes are going to do a blackout July 7th. You believe that? Well, I got some swampland I want to sell you. Dirt cheap. Pun intended. Yeah. All these woke folks are really the Walking Dead. I just don't understand. And you want a black Wall Street? You will never get a black Wall Street. Ever. In the history of it will never be realized ever again. You will never be able to get these black people together to vote in one candidate that represents African Americans. You will never, ever, ever see the amount of black banks that we had back in the day of our grandfathers, or some of y'all great grandfathers. You will never see the amount of black businesses that they saw in the 50s and 60s. You will never ever see that kind of community camaraderie. Even the churches were together. Even though they were different denominations, they came together for one thing. You will never see black people come together again collectively to get any policies and bills changed collectively. You will never see it again. Why? Because of what you're hearing outside. What you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. Okay? What you're hearing out there right now tells you that your people, this is the way they've always been. They will never change, ever. So you got to rescue yourself. Stop worrying about black folks. They will never see it. They will never, ever see it. Because all it takes is the man give them something and they run to it, and he says, all right, we know what the niggers want. Give them this. That's why they're throwing wide nets out there, trying this. Then they try this, and then they remove this off of there, and then they'll add you in there, and then let them sing their Negro anthem here for about a week. That'll appease the niggers, okay? Let's do this, and then y'all say, okay, they're giving us stuff, okay? They got you. And then they heard the news about the blackout on July the 7th. They heard the news, so they're getting ready to lower the prices starting today. They're getting ready to lower the prices. And get you all hyped up. And then July 7th, okay, we made our money. July 1st through the 6th, we made our money. And they'll be back July the 8th. It's the same rope-a-dope trick y'all play when y'all want to observe Lent, or when y'all want to fast. We're calling the church on the fast for about 2-3 days, and then y'all eat everything. Y'all eat up everything in the house the day before the fast. Yeah, you eat up everything, and then you fast the next day. Oh, you full. You ate enough to last you 24, 48 hours. And then when you get off the fast, you didn't feel nothing. That's what y'all do. So that's what's getting ready to happen. Y'all getting ready to buy up everything, and then July 7th, it's gonna be treated like just a holiday where the stores are closed. Little lady, come on, you better come on, little lady. You saying big words for a little lady. No self-control, no allegiance to the true cause of life, only loud voices. Ooh, the dumbass speak. 2 Peter 2:16. King James said it right. And the dumbass spoke. I know I will not be spending money. I hardly spend money now anyway. Yourself. I love me some yourself. One day I'm gonna break bread with you. Yourself. One day I'm gonna break bread with you. But what most of them give up is stuff that's already a sin. So, right here in my hand is a Declaration of Independence. Okay? Declaration to the Independence. All right? Now, my eyes are not always that great. But I'm gonna try to read it. Let's see. It say, Lordy, Lordy be. When in the course of human events. Yeah, that's why I feel that's what's going on outside. They're like, Lordy be, we get to change the pop stars, fires, the crackers. Master Show's been good to us. They got rid of Lady Antebellum. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitled them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. Y'all understand what they're saying here, right? Do I have to interpret this and break it down? I know it's the King's English, 1600 something. I understand that. But y'all read the King James Bible, you act like you know it, but you really don't. They go on. We hold these truths to be self-evident. You've heard that one before, right? You always hear that one. Now these truths, now listen to the terminology here that's popping out of the screens. We hold these truths to be self-evident. That some men, white men, Jewish men, Europeans, they say all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights. Now, what's unalienable? Blessings to you, yourself. Boy, I tell you, if it wasn't for yourself, I'd starve to death. That yourself, boy. Lord have mercy. Bless yourself. Get it? Get it? Pun intended. That yourself, boy, I tell you, I just smile whenever I see. So, what is unalienable? Now, one manuscript says inalienable, and that's what you usually hear when it's quoted, inalienable. This is the original. Unalienable and inalienable actually means the same thing. And what does it mean by inalienable rights? Okay, with certain inalienable rights, it means that it cannot be transferred or given away. You can't take it away from them. That's what these rights are. And it's like what Jesus said about the disciples when he was speaking to his God. He says, I have not lost one. He says, but the son of perdition. And he was talking about Judas. Outside of Judas, he says, I have not lost one. Yes, unable to be taken away from or given away by the possessor. There it is. So you can't transfer it. It's untransferable. You understand? It's like a ticket that you need to redeem. You can't transfer it. It's got your name on it, or you got to be there to redeem it. You understand? So by their created with certain or inalienable rights. Yes, unable to be stripped or taken away from you. There it is. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is a brilliant document here because they chose their words carefully. It's not happiness, but the pursuit of it. Thank you, yourself. I love you. Sure do. And guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about my love towards you. Nothing. Nothing. That to secure these rights. Now, there must be a way to secure these rights. Okay? So he said, now, in order to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Y'all hear what he's saying here? There's a saying, of the people, by the people, for the people. That's not so much Constitution. The concept is there, but that was, who was that? Lincoln? His Gettysburg Address? Was that his Gettysburg Address? Okay. He was right when he said that. It is given, governments are set up by those who are governed. Understand? That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, so the people who set up the government, if the government is destructive or turn on the people who made it a government, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish that thing that they set up. That's in the document. You never read it before. And to institute a new government in case this one ain't working. That's why we set up a judicial system and its checks and balances. The judicial system, the legislative system, that is, the legislative system write up the laws, and they are in there because you selected them out of your community and you put them in Congress. It is equal representation of the people who put them there or her there. They write up the laws, or they submit a bill, and then the two houses battle it out. All right, the representatives, House of Representatives and the Senate, they battle it out. All right, and then once they come up to an agreement, then another branch must check it. What branch is that? It's the executive branch, where the president lies. Understand? He must check it. If he don't like it, then what he do? He veto it. But he don't have the last say, because if he had the last say at a veto, then we would be put back into a kingship like from what they ran from. Y'all understand how great this system is? And then it goes back to Congress. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. So that they can check him. And then when the law becomes the law, when it is tested and tried, and so an attempt to dismantle it, then the legislative branch the judicial branch kicks in. And who are they? They were selected by the executive branch, but they had to be cleared by the legislative branch, and then they put on a black coat and they sit among the 9 people, and then they say, all right, they don't write the law. They say, oh, okay, that's what it says. Well, we will uphold it. Okay? Or we'll say, you know what? This law is unconstitutional. It is the greatest system that we have in the world. That is the system that broke your back in the South. Same system. Shooting fireworks tonight and couldn't pay their rents 4 days ago because they are not homeowners. These are the same new kind of Negro. Ooh, to the wheel. Donald Smith. I thought you was going to bed. I'm gonna need you to go to bed right now. That to secure these rights, the government is destructive. It is the people's right to dismantle. Come on, Pitts. Bro, Walt, do you know good study Bibles? What do you recommend? Yes. And I did a show on that. Did it ever make it to YouTube? I got several of them, and I need to do a show on Theology Thursday, which is this coming Thursday. I need to just develop that show and show you the study Bibles to use. Why don't we do that? Launching. Let's do that Thursday. Clock Keeper, can you remind me to do that? Thank you, because I'm asked that question a lot. The great Jason Shepard is here. None like him. None like him. Hey, Yosef, was that a mistake, or did you give again? A pair character sliding on the floor and he's saying go. Yosef, boy, I tell you, I don't know. I gotta start giving prizes. The pursuit of happiness. You gotta change a chance after it, run towards it, seek it out, and all your inalienable freedoms unencumbered. It is not. That good. That's good eating right there. That's some good eating there, clock keeper. Ooh, to the way. Yes. The justice interpret the law. Yes, that's it. That's it, Pitts. That's the word I was trying to say, interpret. Yes. They interpret the law, but they also uphold it. Now, the job of the upholding the law is the president, because he raises his right hand and he says, I swear to protect, defend, okay, the Constitution of the United States. All right. Oh, she said, are you a he or she? No mistake. I love you. I don't care if you're he or she. I still love you. All right. So the justices of the peace, okay, the chief justices, they are to interpret what the law said, because even though the ones who wrote up the law, sometimes they don't know how to interpret the very law that they wrote up in Congress. So they need someone to interpret it, and interpreting that law upholds it. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense to any of you? I can't go to sleep now. I refuse to stay ignorant. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, boy, that Donald Smith. Y'all should go watch Pastor Donald Smith. One of the smoothest talking men in the world. He'll stop in the middle of a sermon and recognize you. That's the Spirit of God. You know how the Bible says to what does it say? Paul says, esteem them greater than yourself. This man will be preaching, and I said, God, Demetri Pitts just walked in the room. That's what Donald Smith would do. He loved people so much. Hold on, y'all. Demetri Pitts just walked in the room. Let me tell y'all about the goodness of this girl right here. Oh, she come from the Pitts family. They are great leaders in the gospel. That's what he'll do. And you walking in like me? Who nominated me? Who put my name in the box? Donald Smith, one of the greatest men I know. Humble. One of my favorite scriptures is, God resists the proud, but he gives grace to Donald Smith. To the humble. Yes, yeah. Oh, you a she, Joseph. Now never make that mistake again. She. I still love you, though. I still love you. All right, so that's what the Constitution is saying. Now, I should read further, shouldn't I, boys and girls? You do want me to read further? Hold on. If I'm going to do that, I got to do this. Hold on. You want me to read further, boys and girls? All right, boys and girls. I'll read further. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will, thank you, Pitts, I will faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States and will, be the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. Come on. You better put that in. Oh, by the way, I have a clock keeper and I have a record keeper. Demetri Williams Pitts is the greatest record keeper on the earth. And I have two fact checkers. Shantae, whenever she comes over here, it must be a pandemic, so she don't come by that much. And Deatrice Carter was one of my fact checkers. Okay, girl, he lied. That's from the clock keeper, y'all. Y'all know who that is. All right, let me get back. Okay. The school is in session. All right. Trump ain't do none of that. Oh, Nakia is another one. Is one of my special friends. All right, man. I gotta start promoting these people, but she's got this pillow. Is it the pillow or is it the cup? First of all, I need to order one. Can I have one in my house, so when it's in my house, I can just pull it up and show y'all the Nakia Bronzeville brand. It's an amazing brand. Y'all get ready. Remember the name Bronzeville. Bronzeville. The name stands above all. Bronzeville. Remember that name. Okay, I got lost. Lost and turned out. People to alter or to abolish. Okay, wait. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government. It say, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety. They're doing this because of the seam, SEEM. Oh, well, thank you, Nakia. I bless you, girl. Send it to me. I'll give you my address in the inbox. I need to hold it in the air. I want people to see your brand. You have an amazing brand. Here's another. I have another brand here from BW. BW, Bernice Williams, are you there? Because it's always time to promote black folks. Why not do it on White Independent Day? Okay? This right here. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Y'all didn't know I played the saxophone, did you? I played in high school. I picked up the horn, and then this thing got me to college. Got me a nice scholarship to play the saxophone. And BW said, "What you want for your birthday, young man?" I don't know. She said, "Well, pick any minute, mine more." So I picked a couple things, and I wanted something to remind me of my mama, my dear mama. Now, first of all, okay, right here, this is a picture that was painted for me by a young person. Let me see if y'all can see that. That's my mama. I have to hold it back here somewhere. Okay, that's a painting of me and my mama. Okay, look at that. Yeah, that was painted by someone very special to me, and this is BW's work right here. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. You see how it fades in the background? Wow, look at that. That should be like my my overlay. Yeah, I'm disappearing in the background because it's in green. Somewhere, some green in there somewhere. Yeah, ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty right there? I'm gone. That's BW. Bernice Williams. Now, here's the thing, Pitts. Here's the thing about that. Bernice Williams just started painting like a few months ago. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? She just started to paint a few months ago. She had never painted anything in her life. And the spirit came over her, and she ordered some stuff from China or something like that, and she just started painting. And this is what happened. And people are ordering her paintings during the shutdown like crazy. Yeah. They're ordering it because they can't believe, wait a minute, you live to get to that age and you decided to take up painting you never painted before? Just I've never painted before in my life. That's Bernice Williams. So y'all go to Facebook, inbox her and something. Let's buy her out. Let's buy her out. Yes. Say, paint me something, I'm gonna buy everything you got. Oh my God, I love promoting black folks. It's my heart, my joy. L, what you doing? What you selling? Huh? You selling anything? I want to see your brand. What you got? I will sell it on here. I will push that sucker. I want them to buy you out. So you buy. I don't want you to have no more stock left. I'm sorry, we ain't got no. We out. And then take a trip to Europe somewhere and sit up under a palm tree and drink some my ties, your tie, his tie, somebody's tie. All right, until the shipment comes back to the house, and you got to go back home. Wait a minute, you can't go to Europe. There's a ban. They banned the United States from going to Europe. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, life insurance. Oh, that's kind of important. That's more important than anything I know, because I keeps up with my life insurance. Ooh, because I'm worth more dead. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't, because my kids are listening. Dad, is it time? Okay, let me stop. My kids love me, all right? They love me. Yeah, life insurance. Y'all, you protect everything else, but you can't protect your life. Something wrong with you. Come on in here, Bernice Williams. God is the giver of talents to sustain us. Come on, come on. All right, listen. I got to finish this and then shut it down, because I know it's late. It's midnight here, and y'all want to go back out there and pop some popcorn. Pop some, whatever that is y'all doing, all right? All right, so I wanted to read the rest of this, but I can't. It's long. Look at that. You see that? You see how long that is? But I wanted to read the most important parts. She's a beast. Oh, really? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Come on. Yeah. Wow. That Donald Smith will tell you. That's him. What an amazing man. Okay. Last but not least, Clock Keeper. The foundation on such principles and organizations organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism. Man, they was coming up with all kind of words. I know what they're saying, but it's just taking them so long to get to the point. It is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Pretty much what they're saying is, we set up this government and you are abusing it. You're not representing us and you are oppressing us, and so we've got to start all over and hit the reset button. They're just saying it by using a lot of old English language to make the point. Me too. What? Get you some life insurance, at least 3 policies, at least. Come on. We can't go nowhere. Trump got us locked up and locked down. Don't nobody want us. Don't nobody want us. White Reed bastards. Yeah, because Canada is not suffering like us. Canada is doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. And they don't want nobody coming over there to the borders. They're like, we love y'all, but not right now, kids. We don't want you coming over here. Listen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and moms and dads, you will never ever see Black Wall Street ever. And did it not surprise you that y'all would be out there popping fireworks? Huh? Did it surprise any of y'all that we'd be out there doing that in 2020 after all of what we just got through going through? Is it no surprise? As a matter of fact, can you imagine in the land of the Chaldeans, Babylonia, have a holiday? They call it Akitu Festival. The Akitu Festival, they celebrate it every year in Babylonia. Okay? Can you imagine the Jews right now popping fireworks in honor of Akitu? Huh? Can you imagine? Down there in Israel right now, they are frying up chicken and barbecue eating watermelon and fireworks in honor of a Akitu festival, a Babylonian holiday. Can you imagine that? Huh? Y'all like, why Babylonia? Because Babylonians were their oppressors. They stole the Jews from their land because God told them to do it, and snatched them, accosted them at night. And they over there living, and they made the people sing a song. Sing us your native song. And the people were like, how can we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Sing! And is that racist? Okay, sing your native song in a strange land. Okay, and bow when we blow the trumpet and the horn. Nebuchadnezzar, all right, bow when we play the trumpet. Bow when you hear the flute. Bow. Yeah. Eat this food here that was offered to idols. That's exactly what black folks are doing right now. They are singing the songs of their native land and eating the food and popping the fireworks and celebrating the independence of their oppressors. Only black people do stuff like that. I don't know no other race that does stuff like that. I don't know anything. Especially if once you come into the knowledge of the truth. So we did it because we didn't know no better. Now we know better, and we still do it. You will never be one nation ever again. And that's why I love the Native Americans. They are the most prideful people in the world. Now I know there's some mess among some of them as well, but a lot of them, they're so prideful. They're building Crazy Horse right now. It's going to be the biggest monument in America. And the United States keep trying to give them money to help them build it. And they're so prideful, they don't want to receive not one red dime. You already stole our land and built Mount Rushmore on there. Now you want to help us build Crazy Horse so that you can brag and say you gave us some money, then you're going to start putting stipulations and restrictions here? No. And they've been building that land, that monument, since 1950 something. One family. I stood on the head of Crazy Horse a few years ago, and I looked like a little ant. Proud people. And black people, we got nothing like that. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I'm not saying you got to build a monument, but you got nothing. Nothing. Everybody wants you. Nobody wants you. Yeah. They couldn't even figure out how to sing their songs in the strange. Yeah. I know. Akitu, the Babylonian New Year's festival, celebrated to honor the supreme god Marduk, his crown prince. See, Nebu. What does Nebu sound like, y'all? Anybody know what Nebu sound like? It is. Can you imagine Jews celebrating that? They forgot we in the pandemic, waiting sadly to see. Man, listen, Johnson, let me tell you, Margaret. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Memorial Day is the reason why there was an uptick in COVID-19. It was going down. And you Negroes and you white folks couldn't stay in the house long enough. Yeah, all we have is Jesus. Come on, Al, come on. Yes. Memorial Day is the reason why many old people died, because the children were out there on the beach. Asystematic folks, okay? They were out there on the beach. They were out there in the yard and in clubs and in bars with no mask on because of Memorial Day. And they brought that poison home to their parents and grandparents and killed them. And now Texas is on high alert. California, the whole state was getting ready to reopen that, and they canceled the reopening. And it's climbing all over the place. Phoenix, Arizona. All right? Why? Your kids are killing you. It's a shame. Because you don't. So, guess what's happening out there? Y'all know what's happening out there right now, right? Them people out there by the thousands, well, the millions out there popping fireworks, what have you. Many of them got no mask out there. They high-fiving each other, whatever, blah, blah, blah. In the midst of an uptick in COVID-19, guess what's getting ready to happen in the next week? Guess what? I'm staying my butt in the house. I'm staying my butt in the house. I'm gonna self-quarantine, not because I'm sick, but because them folks out there spreading on each other. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay in the house for a while. Can't do it. Yep, all of the southern states, them same states who said, nah, this ain't happening down here. This ain't happening. And let me tell you, I'm doing a show about black Pentecostals and white evangelicals. I'm doing a show, and there is a reason why white evangelicals don't wear masks and they don't believe in this COVID. They believe it's a hoax. There is a reason why, and it didn't start with Donald Trump. I need you to know it didn't start with him. If they take the government's money, they lose the fight for that land. Government didn't tell us why they won't give it. Yeah, I know. Woo, man. Black folks are strong and stupid at the same. Okay, let me read that again. Black folks are strong and stupid at the same time. Help us. I'm going to say it again. You need to be syndicated. My God. Donald to the Smith. Hey, why don't you tell us how you really feel? Man, that brought me joy all down in my shanana. Whew, I need a cold one after that one. Bitch, Donald Smith is a genius. Whew. Yeah, that messed me up. That messed me up. I don't even know. This is not how any of this works. I can't even finish the show. Listen, here's the CashApp. He gotta have the last say. I don't want to read nothing. Not more. If you typing, I can't read nothing else. The show is over. The show is over. It's like what's that movie? Bueller. At the end of the show, Bueller's Day Off. Is that the name of the show? Filmed here in Chicago. We kept watching it, and he came on the screen and say, "You still here?" The show is over. All right. One more. Ron DeSantis was bragging about, yep. And it got close to the Trump family because now Donald Trump Jr.'s girlfriend was blowing on him. And they down there at the Mount Rushmore, they down there blowing on each other. And she got the corona. And now he gotta go away for 2 weeks. He said, I'm sleepy now. I can't stand this man. Ferris Bueller Day Off. Yeah. Ferris. Yeah, that's the name of it. Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller. Donald Smith, you messed me up, man. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite shows. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. All right, gotta go. If you look at Chicago, if you watch the movie again, look at the way Chicago was back then. It don't look like that now. It don't look like that now. It don't look like nothing like that now. I gotta go because y'all keep typing now. I can't finish this show. I love y'all. Hey, hit the share button, will you please? Ain't much of y'all. I figure y'all watch this tomorrow. Okay. Speaking of tomorrow, I want to talk about how to interpret dreams and visions. Tomorrow, Sunday night. Sunday. Wait, hold on. Sunday. I want to talk about how to interpret dreams and visions. You might not want to miss that one tomorrow night after 10. Okay, that's night moods with Sirwalterj Jones. All right, because we're talking about dreams. All right, Michelle said, "What time?" About 10. 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay, how to interpret dreams and visions, because I posted a video of a preacher who's telling y'all that the Russians are coming. The Russians are coming in a few months from now. And well, a lot of things he said. So, okay, I gotta go. I love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. We're Central Standard Time right now, so it's 12:25. Bye-bye.